All right, hello everyone and welcome. As you can tell, the setup's a little bit different. I decided to adjust for the holiday season, do a nice Christmas theme, something different, something unique. I wasn't really liking the old kind of theme anyway. Wanted to upgrade, change something different, so we were doing the holiday theme. One of the things I realized now looking at it is that you can't see a preview of what's on the table. But if you're noticing the name of this stream, it is Arkham Horror. We were doing Barkham Horror, specifically the Meddling at Meowlathotep. I think I said that correctly. But yeah, I'm super excited for this. This is our first Arkham Horror stream. We haven't done it yet. So we'll see how this goes. I'll be honest, Arkham is my weakest LCG. I forget a lot of the rules kind of constantly. So as always, if you see any mistakes being made, please call me out on it. Call me out. Or if you're watching this stream later on, write down in the chat, that you see a mistake and whatnot, so that it can be fixed later on, or at least so people know. So I have pretty much everything set up. I'm gonna go through the rule book really fast for the small pamphlet rules, and then kind of set the rest of it up. I haven't done all of it yet because some of it's randomized. But before we do, as usual, check down the description, check out the different links, make sure to hit the like button, make sure to hit subscribe. Check me out on Instagram, and then there's the Patreon, Etsy, donations, our Discord channel, which is all about LCGs, merch, and my Amazon affiliate link that if you click on that, it just takes you to Amazon. When you buy stuff, it doesn't charge you anything extra, and I get some stuff. So let's head to the game table now. I also realized that I never updated hotkeys, so if it takes me a little while to switch scenes, that's why. Usually I have tokens from buy the same token in between, but it turns out this map is sprawling and I was not able to really fit that all in there. So hopefully this all shows up all right on camera. I can move Skids or Drool up a little bit. So we are doing Barkham Horror. We are a dog investigator, and this is the Meddling at Meowlathotep. So let's see. Oh, okay, so here's the description of it. Not a cat's chance in hell. Investigators must stop the Meddling at Meowlathotep in this special scenario for Barkham Horror, the card game. Meowlathotep, maybe I'll get this right by the end. The prowling chaos, Meowsinger of the outer feline gods, is terrorizing the city of Barkham. Only a few precious pups can defeat the various Meowsks of Meowlathotep and prevent them from destroying Barkham and the world. This scenario can only be played as a standalone expansion. Alright, cool. So this is basically an alternate universe. The one thing they recommend is using an investigator that's part of Barkham Horror. So that's what we're doing. And we're playing this on easy. Again, this is my weakest Arkham is my weakest LCG, so I decided let's go easy. There's a few different rules with alert, allows you with cats, and sniffing rules, so we don't have to worry about that. And then we'll get us into introductions. I guess we'll do that first. Let's get a quick drink. There's a bunch of introductions, so we'll go through these, and I'm just gonna kind of choose as we go along and hope for the best on them. All right, intro 1. It is a dark and stormy night in the storied and haunted city of Barkham. By the time you hit the streets, it is raining cats and dogs. I heard there's gonna be a lot of puns throughout this whole thing, so I'm kind of excited too. But you picked up the scent of something big, and once you sink your teeth into a story, you just can't let it go. A little wet fur has never stopped you from finding the truth. Strange happenings have been going on in Barkham. Cat sightings are an all-time high. For each day more and more pigeons go missing. Oh, jeez. While this wouldn't normally be newsworthy, you know that there is more to this story than meets the eye. After all, while a few cats are harmless and adorable, most are nefarious schemers. You have heard the whispers and the howls of the wind. The order of dead rodents on the doorstep is back. And whatever they are plotting, only you can stop it. You're heading back to your home in Slobbertown, the Barkham neighborhood closest to the docks. Alright, so Slobbertown is over here. Where did I say? Close docks. When you catch a whiff of something foul and pungent in the air, whatever is causing such an acid stench must be nearby. But then, another scent. So we must decide. We can either follow the foul stench, or we can follow bacon. Here's the thing. Since this is supposed to be me, right? Like, well, like me in dog form. Hold on, let's learn a little bit or investigator so that we can do this. Because maybe this will give a help of what we should do. Skids O'Drool always wanted to be a good boy, but his nose for trouble kept landing him in the pound where the bad dogs go. Usually this was because of his favorite pastime, begging to go for a car ride, then fervently wrenching the wheel away from a hapless human. How this obsession with cars began, we may never know, but all we know is other drivers should be careful when Skids is on the loose. Alright, so we like driving. Doesn't really help us with our bacon or acid stench smell. So let me see something really fast. I mean, I like bacon. Yeah, I like bacon. We're gonna skip to intro 3. The investigation can wait. Bacon is eternal. You follow that lovely smell northeast to Velma's doghouse in Beasttown. It's way top right. It's up here. The sound of revelry and the sizzling of grilled food make your tail wag faster than the cracking of a whip, and yet something else tugs at the back of your dog brain. What was it you were doing before? You must decide. Nope. Food. Skip to intro 6. Oh, or yeah, investigating the order. I mean, I feel like the game really doesn't want me to pick food. So we'll go to intro 7. As much as I want to do this. Now, let's do food. We stuck with food. We're going to stick with food. It isn't until your belly is full of yummy food and your tummy has been thoroughly rubbed that you remember why you were out and about in the first place. You patrol the area until you spot several panicked rats scurrying from a nearby sewer drain. What's the matter, you bark? They chitter and chirp in response, and it is only then that you remember that rats can't talk. Naturally. Still, you glean some of their story from their frantic pantomiming. The order of dead rodents at the doorstep, as evidenced by the very namesake, has been hunting rats for ages, but now it's not just cats hunting them, but horrid cat abominations that defy all earthly logic. Sounds like the order is up to its old tricks again. Proceed to set up. You will begin in Beasttown. Where's my dog? There's my dog. Where is Beasttown? Beasttown. Right in the middle here. All right. Cool. Set up. So we gathered all the cards from this set. This only uses this set, nothing else. We start playing Beasttown. We'll flip that in a second. We have 7 Meowsk enemies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then there's a random one that got thrown away. This is the random one. I don't know what it is. Each of these locations is lousy with cats. We'll look into that. Set Meowthrep away on the side. Shuffle the remainder of the encounter counter cards, and then we're ready to go. So we'll shuffle these on screen so you see that I didn't set this up or anything like that. All right, and then we'll shuffle my player cards too. We'll read the agenda and act cards, and then we'll jump into it and see what's at Beasttown, I guess. Oops. Those are all shuffled. So they're hiding behind here because you don't really need to see them on screen. All right, so this deck I also kind of threw together last minute. Not great with rogues, so kind of thought I kind of just like picked random cards that I thought looked kind of good. And I have no idea what the scenario is like, so I have no idea if I need more attack or more, vacation stuff. We'll figure it out. I also don't always know all the words to this game, so we'll see. Like I said, this isn't my best game. So, all right. Oh, wait. Before we do that, we'll read the agenda card. You're hot on the trail of a cat conspiracy. A cat-spiracy, if you will. So investigate at a location that is lousy with cats. So that's all the places that are around there, right? Lousy with cats is all the ones with the extra thing. Let me just make sure. Each of these locations is lousy with cats. Alright, so if the encounter card beneath is removed, it's no longer a lousy with cats location. Alright, so we can spend 2 clues as a group. Add the card beneath that location to the victory display. Alright, so we can start putting cats in the victory display. If you are at a location that is lousy with cats, flip the card beneath that location over and spawn it at that location exhausted. Alright, interesting. So let's see what 9 lives is. Dogs all across town are reporting seeing strange cats prowling around several locations in Barkham. Perhaps if you investigate these areas, you can root out the cat monsters. At the start of the investigation phase, if no locations are lousy with cats events. So we have to get rid of all of them. So it looks like we can either attack them, or we can spend clues to flip them over, right? Investigators at a location that's lousy with cats spend 2 clues as a group. Add the card beneath that location to the victory display. Alright, so lousy with cats. 6 locations will begin face down meows cards beneath them during the scenario. A location with a face down encounter card is. This has no inherent game effect. However, some card effects may change depending on whether or not location. The encounter card beneath the location as lousy with cats enters play or is removed for any reason. That location is no longer lousy with cats. Alright. So basically, get rid of all the lousy with cats spots. Okay, we can do that. Beast down. Be cautious where you walk in Beast down. You never know what you might step in. Alright. So, it gets 1 investigator token. You can't see it, but down here I have turn tokens. So that's how I'm keeping track and making sure I don't screw up too bad. And then we have 1 clue on there. It's a amount of 2 to check it out. So spend 2 resources. You follow a weird scent heading south. Move the Slobberton. All right. Let's draw. What is it? 5 cards, I think. Let's see. Where's my card? My cheat sheet. Okay. There we go. So, starter 5. I kind of actually forget how things work here, but I'm actually kind of good with what I have. So I have a lot of attack cards, to be honest, here, because I didn't know if I would need them. Flashlight lowers the shroud value, which is good. I like the body armor thing. I don't know how that works with cats, but initial report trench. I think this is fine. I think this is fine. So, all right, we have 5 resources, or 5 cards. One of them is a gun. All right, so we should probably investigate that first one, right? Also, I think I mentioned this is on easy, so the token draw should be easier for me than normal. I like the idea of getting flashlight out there, though, just to load the 2 shroud in case I really need that. So let's play that first. Let's add that. Can you see that? Yeah, you can kind of see that. All right, so that is 2 resources. So we'll just flip that over. We have 3 left. And we'll put 3 supplies on it. 1, 2. I'll put them near the top so you can kind of see them. All right, so that was 1 turn. Let's try to discover on here, or search for clues. So it's a 2 shroud. I have a 3 icon. I could throw away initial report. All right, so if I pay, we're gonna keep that just in case. All right, so we're just gonna do that. We're 3 to 2 right now. Shuffle that up, and we got whatever this is. -5. Woof. Ugh. Okay, so that's a complete fail. All right, let us try again. -2, I failed again. All right, well, that's starting off well. Is it -2 really? I think -2 is an option. No, I think it is. Yeah, there's 2 -2s in there. All right, well, that stinks a lot. So, enemy phase, there's nothing out there, right? So reset our actions. We're all back to normal. Flip those up. Nothing's exhausted or anything. We each gain a resource. So this goes up to 4. So I'll flip that over. So it's 3, 1. And I gain a card, which I got knife. All right, Mythos Phase. Place 1 doom. Hopefully that shows up. Yeah, it shows up. All right. 1 doom on the agenda, and then we draw a bad card. It's a squirrel. You must chase it. Test 4. For each point you fail by, lose 1 action. All right, so I have a 4 to begin with. 4, like, moving quick. I'm actually gonna use fine clothes as well. Do it below. So I'm doing for 5 against 4 right now. Let's see what we pull. 0. Perfect. All right. So I don't lose any actions, which is great. All right. Normal turns. I still need that 1. All right. Still need that 1. Let's use our flashlight for this. Oops. Removes the shroud down to 0. So 0 against my 3. What's this? -2. No, so I'm good. I don't fail, so I don't have to worry about that. All right, so I got 1 quest. We're good. Let's move over to tail side. It's a connecting location. I think we're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna go there. I feel like we need some more clues and stuff. All right. Oops, I didn't read the text on it. Where you go when you need to see a dog about a man. Like it. 1 clue onto that. Alright, so we can spend 2 resources. You pursue a raccoon for no reason, and you move back to Beast Down. So I can get a free move action, basically. So now it's a 3 versus my 3. I'm actually going to throw away Intel Report, and I'm going to... I keep wanting to say quest. Investigate. So I have 5 versus the 3 Shroud right now. 0. Perfect. Alright, cool. Alright, that was all 3 of my turns. Enemy phase, nothing there. So we reset our actions, reset everything. I think I only used flashlight once, right? Yeah, okay. So that, I forgot to mark that as I used it. We have 5 resources. Draw a card. We got Dario El Amin. So that's cool. And then Doom goes up to the second one. Draw our back card. Man, I feel like that's already up to 2. That's not great. All right, Stubborn Cat. Attach to the location and play with the most clues. No, there is none. A cat is laying on all evidence at this location. You obviously cannot investigate attached location. So we'll just put him on the one that we're on now. Just do that for now. Give ourselves a little room. Okay. So we have basically 2 more. We have our 2 resources, which will allow us to get rid of a cat, right? And then we can attack the other cat. And hopefully, well, let's go down to Snout side and we'll see if there's any more resources there. Maybe we can grab like 1 or 2 there. I also have to think that I can get some there. Yeah, all right. Let's not think about this too much. Let's flip 1 over. Go down to Snout side. They've got a lid on every trash can and a fence around every tree. Wow. It's a 1 shroud, 1 resource. We can spend 2 one clue. Spend 2 resources. You chase a delivery truck up north. Move the tail side. Let's back up there. All right, so we might as well do a 3 against the 1 shroud. Let's see how that goes. I feel like with a +2, we should be all right. Hopefully. Nope, automatic fail. Let's do it again. Doing really poorly. All right, so we're the same. So that's good. We got that. That's good. That's everything. No enemies. Let's refresh. We're up to 6 now resources. Draw our card. And we got fine clothes. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we're still low amounts of cards. So that's up to 3 Doom up there. And we get our back card. All right, test for whatever the person's head thing is. I forgot what it's called. If you fail, choose an assault or an asset you control and slowly push it until it falls off the table. If you cannot, take 2 damage instead. Cards that fall off the table this way are removed from the game. All right, so a person. I don't have any of that. So I'm going to lose this flashlight most likely. Unless I get a +2, which isn't in there. Or I guess an automatic succeed. All right. I lose my flashlight. That stinks. I'm not gonna push it off the table. You all know what just happened. All right, let's go to the university, I think. Try to go this way around, I think is the best way. So only the smartest and goodest pups make it to the university obedience school. Their students can earn doctorates in advanced mathematics, fine art, and not being afraid of the vacuum cleaner. That's good. All right, we'll flip that over. We move there. We really use that shroud remover now. All right, so we could draw 3 cards, or we could discard cards from your hand until... All right, so interesting. Draw 3 cards, or we could discard cards from your hand with a total of at least 3 of the books, which we don't have. We can remember that we brushed up on cat physiology, which could be important. So I don't think the card underneath does anything, right? Because it's flipped down. So what we can do is investigate a location that allows you a cat spend 2 clues as a group. Add the card below that to the victory display. I think we're going to do that. We're going to spend the 2 clues. This is not an action. It's the other squiggly line thing. And add this card to the victory display. So this one was the cat riding on the bike cat. Ugh, looks tough. All right, he's in the victory display. Cool. Now, I kind of feel like the game wants me to do this. That's like a whole turn I have to like spend doing that. I think what the other issue is, I'm gonna have to fight the next cat, so I might want to use ammo. So I'm gonna get my 25 automatic. It uses 4 resources, so 3 down to 6. Okay, so it gets 4 ammo. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a fast item, so when I attack, I don't have to worry about anything. Spend 1 ammo and you fight. If the attacked enemy is exhausted, you get +2 and deal +1 damage for this attack. That's actually kind of good, because if you're at a location that is lousy with cats, flip the card that's beneath it and exhaust it. Wait, flip over and spawn that location exhausted. So I could do that and I get basically a 5 attack and deal 1 additional damage. That could help a lot. And the thing is fast, so we don't have to worry about using it. Alright, so we have our one last thing. Let's move down here. Alright, so we're going to go for a car ride, they said. It'll be fun, they said. St. Mary's Animal Hospital. Alright, 3-2. That's pretty good. I felt like we need definitely something with more clues. Alright, so I'll put the 2 up there so you can see it on screen alright. Okay, so it allows us to heal damage. And you can take 1 damage where you parlay. Test 4 book to schedule a visit to the vet for the cat. This is physically painful for you. If you do it, remember a cat has had an appointment with the vet. Interesting. Alright, so that's the end of that, I think. Yeah, that's the end of that. Alright, let's refresh our turns. We get now 3rd resource. We draw another card, which is another 25 automatic, which is nice. So this goes up to 4 due. Let's see what we got here. Alright, the summoning is... Yeah, 1B. The summoning is complete. Now one of the myriad meowsks of Meowlathotep crawls the streets of Barkham. It's up to you to put an end to this menace before its true master is unveiled. If no locations are lousy with cats, advance to Agenda 2A. Sad. If at least 1 location is lousy with cats, find the one that is furthest from all investigators. Flip the card beneath that location over and spawn it to that location. Reset the agenda back to 1A. Oh, okay. Alright, so Velma's doghouse is just the exact opposite. So that's going to spawn. It's a hunter, so it's going to slowly come for me. And let's see, it's a 3/4/3. There's a 1/1 damage. Its enemy gets 1 extra health per investigator, so it's got 5 life instead. While the Hisser of the Dark is engaged with you, if you enter and leave each of the central locations in 1 turn, it becomes extremely dizzy. Add it to the victory display. Interesting. So I guess that's that. I'm going to say those are the central. Oh yeah, it's central. Okay, cool. All right, we will deal with that probably as the time comes. I'm thinking let's flip this cat over and hope that it's something I can kill. Or do I get the knife first? Actually, you know what? Let's get the knife out first. Let's get that. We have 2 hands. I get the one resource. Okay. All right, cool. Now we're gonna use this, and we're gonna flip the location that allows you to cats. Flip the card over that's beneath that, and spawn it at that location exhausted. All right. So it is cat o $10. The hunter and gets retaliate. All right, hold on. I gotta make sure I know how retaliate works. Retaliate 18. All right, retaliate. Each time an investigator fails a skill test while attacking the enemy with a retaliate reward after applying all results, that enemy performs an attack against the attacking investigator. Does not exhaust. All right, so it happens whether it's engaged or not. Does not. Alrighty, so it will be now engaged me, right? Even though it's well, I guess if I want to attack it, I'm engaging it. So it's exhausted, engage with me. So it's a 2/3. Wow, it's only got 3 life. It's only got 2 attack. I got 3. Whatever. We're gonna definitely use this ammo. So we're spending 1 ammo. It's fast, so we don't have to flip it over when attacking it this time. Spend 1 ammo. Fight. So it's a +2 I have, so that's a 5 versus its 2. And it's gonna get extra damage if I hit it. Oh, okay. I hit it with success. Oh my gosh, I haven't been looking at this. Deal or +2, deal 1 damage to next enemy whose location you enter this round. Alright. So we just did 3 damage? No, 2 damage. This got 2 damage on it. I'm going to use this now to fight this next turn. And I get +1 for the attack. So it's now a 4 attack against its 2. Oh my gosh, that's the bad one, right? That's -5. Okay, so I failed, so it retaliates against me. I get hit for 2. I think I'm doing this all right. And 1 mental. Not great. All right. I just want to set the best. I'm already drawing a blank. I assume I can only use that once. I think that's how that works. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. All right, so let me just straight up attack the old-fashioned way. 0. I think. Hold on. I just failed, so that was 1. I flipped it over. No, that was it. That was it because I did. No. 1 was there. 1 was flipping over the card. This was 2. Okay, the third one was that. I just drew a 0. I'm counting it. You all saw it on camera. Taking this thing out, putting the victory display. And don't possess ball. All right, cool. All right, let's refresh everything. That was a little rough. Got myself a little confused there too. So we get 1 resource. We're up to 3. Draw a card. Another gun. A Colt vest pocket, which is great for my dog. So enemy stuff. Now he is a hunter, so he's gonna come down here and hunt. That's that. Mythos. This gets 1 doom on it. Bad card. On your tail. If there are no enemies in play, on your tail you gain surge. Otherwise, place 1 doom on the enemy nearest to you and test the foot resource, where X is the enemy's evade value. It's a 3. If you fail, that enemy attacks you. Okay, so we place 1 doom on this enemy. Alright. 1 doom on the enemy nearest you and test the skill value. So it's my 4 versus its 3. I'm just gonna straight up test this. Nope. Oh wait, X is half the number of Meowsk enemies in play in the victory display, rounded up. And attached to Meowth. So half is 1. So that's 1 minus 1. So it brings me down to a 3 against his 3. So I'm good. Alright, cool. So it's 2 doom. I gotta remember that. 2 doom. Let's get some more. Let's get some more skill points, I say. So I don't have a ton of resources, which isn't great. So I think I'm gonna get rid of Dario. Fortunately. But I need to start getting these things. So let's get Dario, which brings me up to a 4 to investigate in there. Holy cow. Alright, let's investigate here one more time. 0. Thank goodness. Alright, so we got 2. A 3 against a 3 again. Man, I haven't been doing that well. Kinda got lucky with that last one. I'm kind of thinking of doing fine clothes. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to do fine clothes in case I get hit again. So let's do fine clothes, pay the 1, and then we'll figure this out in a second. All right, this isn't going awful. It's not great, but it's not going awful. So let us make sure this refreshes. All right, cool. I have to refresh everything. I have to get a resource, which brings me back up to 3. I draw a card. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to move my enemy. He moves over 1. My bad. Then I refresh. Ooh, I got take the wheel, which is exciting. Nice. Okay. We did Doom. That's up to 3 now. Get her bad card. A rodent killer. Investigate nearest to a card that is lousy with cats. It's a hunter. So it's going to engage with me straight up. It's a 3/3/3. Okay. So let's see. How do I kind of want to take this out? I don't really know. See, the rodent killer's not exhausted. So I can't use my gun. So I'd have to flee it, then exhaust it, and then take it out. It's like, that's a lot to do right off the bat. And that's like my entire round. But I could flee it. So with this, while the Hiss of the Dark is engaged with you, if you enter and leave each location, the central one turn becomes extremely dizzy. Okay. So one thing I'm thinking is, I could evade this, exhaust it, right? Then go spend my resource to go 1, 2, 3. And now that wouldn't be enough. I can only do it once per round. I'd have to do that next turn. So next turn it can come down here. All right, maybe I do try to take out the rodent killer first. Because my thought is, if this is going to come down 1, if I can take this out and next turn deal with this, and if it goes here, I can then move and then do this spend 1 thing, 1, 2, 3, makes him all dizzy or whatever. Get rid of him. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. All right, so we got to flee first. A lot of this has to do with how well we can. let's use no, I guess I can use the gun twice, right? You can use it as many times as you want. I don't know why I marked it there and why I was messing myself up there. So yeah, I think I screwed up on that earlier. I was thinking for some reason that the action thing, I can only do the action once, but that's not true. I could do the action as many times as I want. So we're going to throw away this Cult Vest Pocket. So we're doing a 5 escape versus a 3. What's the hood? -2. No, 5 versus 3. I'm good. I didn't fail. So that is there. But we're still going to keep engaged with us. We're going to do the spend ammo thing. The fight. Oh, no, it's fast, so we don't have to exhaust. 2 plus 1 extra damage. -1 does 2 damage to it. Then we're going to do it again. Again, it's fast, so it doesn't use a right? Oh, no, the play it's fast. Shoot. Sorry, the play it's fast. That was dumb. Automatic success. Occasion you enter this round. Alright, so we don't have to worry about that. That was 2. So we took out this rat thing. The rodent killer. Like I said, sorry about the rules confusions. This is my weakest one. Alright, so everything is good then. I'm pretty sure I could do that. Now I'm like kind of doubting myself, but I'm almost positive. Let me just make sure. Activate. Yeah, it's just the investigator uses this action. This action resolves an action trigger ability on a card under his or her control on the encounter card at his location. Yeah. Okay. Cool. We don't have to exhaust it. So that was everything. So we're done. Hisser in the Dark moves down here. We refresh everything. We get another resource. We get another card. Okay. Decoy. So now this gets a 3rd one on it. That is a total of 4 now. So we do this whole thing again, where the one furthest from us is going to be this one. He comes in, and it's the Dweller in the Deep. That has to do with brushing up my cat physiology, so I might actually have to get that one. Because if I do that, I can parlay with it. And he just goes in the victory display, which could be good. Alright, my turn. No, wait. No, sorry, backguard. Oh my gosh, another rodent killer. Alright, so he's attacking me. So I think I'm going to play this decoy, and I automatically evade a non-elite at your location. It's not elite, right? Yeah, it's not elite. So we're going to do that. This rat thing is going to prey after me in a little bit, but it's just going to go there for now. So what happens now is we will do 1 movement here, and then we'll do the 2 clues thing. All right, hold on. So we actually, sorry. Both dogs and ghouls agree bones are delicious at the boneyard. Okay. Ooh, this is a good one. 1, 2. Now we're going to do the 2 clues thing. Remove our 2 clues. And this goes up into the victory display. Ghost cat. Alright, cool. And then my last one, we're going to try to get one of these clues. 3 against the 1 shroud. 0. Cool. We get one of them. All right. I think we're good with that then. So now enemies, hunter keyword, and then they would engage. So he continues to hunt. Oh wait, he can go straight over here, right? Yeah, shoot. He can go straight there. All right, so he is engaged with me. This rodent killer thing is going to refresh. I forgot this was connected. I thought it was kind of going a different way. Shoot, I should have done that differently then, but that's okay. So he's gonna attack me as a 1-1. I could get rid of my fine clothes. Nah, I'm gonna hold on to it still, just in case. And let's see, we got a 1 up here. Get a bad card. Test a 3 flee. Each point you fail by, take 1 damage. Alright, we're gonna straight up test 4 versus our 3. What's this? -2. Okay, and we take one of our clues and put it back on our location. That's cool. Each point you fail, take 1 damage. So we're up to 4 damage. No good. No good. Alrighty. So let me check how attack of opportunity works, because that's the thing I kind of always forget about. Because I think this thing is going to attack me, right? While the Hiss of the Dark is engaged with you, you enter and leave each central location in a turn. It becomes extremely dizzy, added to the victory display. Alright, so attack of opportunity. Each time the investigator engages with 1 or more enemies, ready to take against the investigator in order is made immediately after all costs of initiating the action that provoked the attack have been paid, but before the application of the attack's effect upon the game state. And that costs more than 1 action. Alright, so I think what would happen is, because I have to do all 4 central ones, right? If you enter and leave each in 1 turn. So if I move 1, it's going to attack me the 1. Which I think we just take, right? We just take that. So, oops. Hold on. I never refreshed my thing or did my resource. I don't think I gave myself a card. Oh, yeah. But I definitely did the rest of it. Okay. So, I think we do the first one as a movement. It does an attack of opportunity against me. So this is now 3 horror, 5 total damage. Then we would spend 1 resource. So that brings us back down to 2. We're going to do is limit once per round. And you can move up to 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. Now we finish everything according to this, right? According to this rules reference for attack of opportunity. Is made immediately after all costs of initiating the action that provoked the attack have been paid, but before the application of the action's effect upon the game state. Oh no, so he does attack me once more. That's what that sounds like to me. That would be a good rules question for people to let me know. Alright, so that is done. He is dizzy. We add it to the victory display. And I have a ton of damage. And we flip over Slobber down. Snout side. Okay, so. Oh, and I never moved this one down. That should have been moved down 1. I completely forgot about the Dweller in the Deep. Alright. We are in a tricky spot now, because everything hurts. He's going to move down and attack me, and that will kill me. Which is not great. Where's that spot where you can heal? Oh, all the way down here. Ugh. I mean, I can move here and then here. And I'm gonna get hit by a rodent killer for 1/1, which at least I'm alive for. That's something. But I'll need to heal. Ooh. I am not doing well. I have 4 cats in the victory display. There's 1 there and 1 hidden. So we're almost there. I'm just dying a lot. Well, for this one, the cat physiology thing, that's this, right? Yeah, so if I did this one, I don't think I have 3 book ones, though. I don't. So I need to draw a card and get another one. Oh, this rodent killer one's crushing me. Let's think. I can come down here and start getting my points. To try to flip this one over. Seems very last ditch effort. Alright, so what I could do is I can move up there and evade it, right? So this way it won't attack me. And if I evade it, I'd have to do it again next turn. But then I could double attack it and kill it. Actually, maybe I'll do that. And then worry about running over here to heal it. Yeah, let's do that. So let's move up here. We're actually going to engage it. Let's try to evade it. So I'm going to hope for the best. Alright, so 4 against its 2. Don't fail. -1, perfect. So it's exhausted. Let's put it back here. It's not engaged with us. It's exhausted. Okay, cool. Let's get everything ready. This rodent killer would move here, right? Plus sign. Yep, it's right there. Alright, cool. I refresh everything. I get another skill. Or resource, sorry. 41 Derringer. Lots of guns, as you can tell. It's because of the 2 Doom. Bad card. Oh my gosh. Order Cultist. Spawns at any empty location. Alright, so we can spawn it way down here. Oh, wait. No, we want to spawn it here. Now, it's going to keep getting Doom, which stinks, but we'll deal with that in a minute. Alright, so the cat refreshes. Alright. I guess it would engage with me right away. I think that's how that works. So, I probably need to exhaust it once again. And then use my gun to hit it. And then the knife. Kind of what I'm looking at here. So... let's do that. Let's flee, or yeah, run away from it, wherever the foot one is. 4 versus a 2, -1. Got it. So I can still be exhausted or engage with it. So do one. I want to use the 25 automatic. Get +2 damage, so it's a 5 against its 3. I hit, does 2 damage. +1, 2 damage. Alright, so I lose my 25 armor. Let us just do a regular attack with this knife. Ugh, this freaking cat's gonna attack me next. That's alright, just I have to. Hmm. Yeah, I have to straight attack it. So 4 versus its 3. -1. Perfect. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the victory display. We just need that one more. Just that one more. And that cat's going to spawn in a second, too. Alrighty, so that's everything. He's going to come after me. He's going to do a 1-1. I'm going to block it with fine clothes, which stinks. But it takes that damage. I think it takes both of them, right? I think that's a thing that it does. Or does it just take one? Let's look at that for a second. What were the... I guess it's like body armor or whatever, right? No. Clothing. Let's see. Damage. 12. Let me just see, because I'm not 100% sure if that would work. Heal, health damage. Greater than its health, it's defeated. If an asset with a health value that has damage on it equal or greater than its health. I think I could take both at the same exact time. I'm not 100% sure how that works. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it does for now, and we'll worry about it later. Page 7. Oh, I think I found it. Sign damage. Yep, I think it's good. I think 1-1 will go straight to it. I think we're good. So that's that. There's no other enemies, right? That doesn't do anything. That's fine. All right, Mythos Phase. No, Refresh Phase. This one. Get 1 card. Unexpected Courage. Sweet. So that's up to 3. Excuse me. Bad card. Test 5 of a person. I have a 2. For each point you fail, you either lose 1 resource or choose to discard 1 card from your hand. Ooh. We'll do Unexpected Courage, so I'm up to at least 4. And I get +2. Did I succeed? Cool. Now they get a Doom, which means this advances, means this bad boy flips over. And they have the Mewling Hunger. Now I have to deal with the Rodent Killer as well, which stinks. So oh yeah, I think I might mess up too. I think the Dweller in the Deep should have had 1 extra life. I forgot about that. I'm used to the symbol that has the thing that shows it. So he probably should still been on the board. I screwed up a little bit. My bad. Alright, but I'm not gonna worry about too much right now. So let's do this and discard knife. So we get +2 and we do 1 extra damage against this Rodent Killer. So we're swinging for 5 against its 3. -1, perfect. We do 2 damage. We discard knife. We're going to do just a regular attack. I think I'm actually just going to throw away this Derringer because I want to make sure I succeed at this. So I'm swinging for 4 against its 3. Gosh, failed. Yeah, we gotta do it one more time. Let's swing for 1 more damage. We're gonna... Ugh. 3 versus 3. Hopefully we hit it. -2. That's gonna be the end of the game. Because it's gonna attack me again. This is gonna hunt and then attack me. And that's the end of it. So I lost. Alright, that was that's tough. That is tough. It was a weird balance. I think I needed to move faster with questing. The rogue might not have been the best choice, but I'm also, like I said, I'm not great at this game. I just didn't play as well as I really should have. So it was good though. It's fun. Barkham Horror is fun. It's interesting the way it works and how it plays and whatnot. I enjoyed that aspect of it. I thought that was pretty interesting. I thought yeah, I thought I would have done all right. You know, if I really just got the one hit, I could have spent one resource and quickly ran away. Say a little bit. Probably should have went back and healed a bit or whatever. Maybe got some more armor out there. And like I said, I'm rough with the rules, so I'm sure I missed a bunch of rules and I screwed up on some stuff. Oh well, it happens a lot in this game. I'm not going to worry about it too much. But hopefully you all enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream and the new setup. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And like I said, if you're watching this, timestamp any rules errors you see. It helps other people out, and I greatly appreciate it. And then past that, you know, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, turn on notifications. Once that new cycle comes out, I'm going to start doing more with that cycle. So next week it's probably going to be another single scenario thing that I'm doing. Hopefully an easier one. But I think we're going to do another one, and then by then hopefully I will get the new cycle, and then we can go through that and have some fun. All right, so that's everything. I appreciate you all taking the time to be here tonight. Thank you. Take care. I'll see you next time.